right. Hey guys, we're here for round two today. Round two, it's June 6th. You know what we're about to do. But we're going to wait for that minute mark to say our trademark saying. You know what I mean? People like to get mad when I say it in the very beginning and they get nasty with me. So, today's June 6th. We're here for round two. It is 2:09 p.m. Pacific time. I'm going to get another message in for you today. We're not using the basket for this one or the dice today. I've already done that once today. I'm going to pull runes though on this reading. Absolutely going to pull runes on this reading. One came out in the live this morning that was pretty powerful, so I'm going to start with that. Welcome in, witches, bitches, twats, and thoughts. It's Black Betty with the Dad Which Has Spoken. Ooh, it is not the Dad Which Has Spoken. I am Karma's right hand. That was live, but we're okay. 111. I guess I'm both. Duality, right? So let's pull a rune and get started today for you. So this rune is the Rune of Constraint, number 7. Okay. So the Rune of Constraint. Legacy of the Runes. Oh, hold on. I'm not finding it. There we go. There we go. Constraint, necessity, and pain is what this rune stands for. Nauthiz, Nauthiz. The necessity of learning to deal with severe constraint is the lesson of Nauthiz. This rune represents obstacles we create for ourselves as well as those we encounter in the world around us. Both can be equally difficult to handle. The role of Nauthiz is to identify our shadow, our dark or repressed side, places where growth has been stunted, resulting in weaknesses that are often projected onto others. Well, I guess we're carrying on from the live reading from earlier. Don't take this world personally, this rune is saying. So if you take this world personally, focus on this. Do not take this world personally. Work with the shadow, examine what it is in your nature that attracts hardship or misfortune to your life. When at last you can look upon the rune of constraint with a smile, you will recognize the troubles, denials, and setbacks of your life as your teachers, guides, and allies. The need for restraint is unquestionable here. Drawing this rune indicates that there may well be holdups and reasons to reconsider your plans carefully. Clearly, there is work to be done on yourself. So take it on with good humor and show perseverance. This is a time to pay off old debts, to restore, if not harmony, at least balance. So mend, restore, and redress. When fishermen can't go to the sea, they repair the nets. Let the constraints of the time serve you in righting your relationship to yourself. Be mindful that rectification must come before progress. And as always, consider the uses of adversity. Yeah, I forgot to hit do not disturb. Sorry, guys. Oh, wow. Really? This is what we're going to do in the comment section today? Wow. Okay, so far we've got Hail Satan and Communism. Thank you, Fun Zone and Leticia Ledesma, for your contributions to the comedy today. Can you guys like dive a little deeper for me? Come on, bring it on. Give me some more. Is that all you have? Hail Satan and Communism? Really? Communism is repressing free speech. Isn't that what you're doing right now? I'll wait. You guys have your attention, Leticia Ledesma and Fun Zone? Oh. Okay, so let's carry on. So the rune that came out today is the rune of constraint, necessity, and pain. Okay, identify your shadow sides as instead of showing them for everybody else to see in the comment section. Right? So let's get this reading on the road, you guys. I'm not pulling dice on this one because I started with the runes today. So tell me about constraint, necessity, and pain. Tell me about the shadow side and how to not take this world personally. Thanks to you guys who are telling me to just ignore it. But I also can't ignore it and pay attention to the ones that are saying the good things too. So, you know, people ruin nice things for everybody else. So if I'm not paying too close attention to the comment section, you guys, it's because we have peanuts in the peanut gallery playing with their nuts, probably. Anyway, so constraint, necessity, and pain. Somebody that takes this world personally. How to not take this world personally. Don't go back to old situations. Don't bring dead shit back to life. Don't resurrect. Don't revive. Do not resuscitate. Do not resuscitate dead situations. Do not resuscitate dead situations. Don't take this world personally. Start to see things differently. The Hanged Man in reverse. You've got to get a different perspective. People project their internal world and their own inadequacies, their own their own fucking shitty opinions on other people. People project when they feel bad about themselves. When people feel like they aren't the center of attention anymore, they do whatever they need to do to try and get it. You are being told to not resurrect, do not give life, do not resuscitate, do not breathe life, no life support into already dead situations. Look at them differently. You're not there to carry that weight. Let them talk, let them be jealous, let them run their mouth, right? Let them be princess of the peanut gallery. Let them be the pole princess of the peanut gallery. Eight of Swords. Somebody is stuck in Uncle Rico mode. Anybody else watch Napoleon Dynamite? He's quarterback in 1982. And he's out there in the fucking fields throwing that ball for the video camera, for the Instagram. People are still stunting for the gram. Stunting for the gram. Trying to be held into like an old paradigm. A timeline you've already escaped. A timeline you've already escaped. You're not imprisoned there. You're in a different dimension. Meanwhile, everything else behind you is all the way in reverse. All your blockages are behind you. You've escaped. Do not resuscitate. Look at things differently. Let the pole princess have her stunting for the gram. You've escaped. It was a necessity. You've gone through the pain. You've addressed your shadow side. You've addressed your shadow side. You've lost a lot. You've addressed your shadow side and you've lost a lot. While the whole world watched from the outside looking in on the fourth wall. This one's for the one who just offered me $40 in the comment section to eat a booger. Titri. Oh, shit. Man, the fucking black market cannabis industry gets real pissed off when you do your own thing and quit fucking being on the black market. Yep, you go straight. You don't do bad things anymore because you have a kid. You cut the crap real fucking quick. You don't go back to dead situations. Somebody wanted you to be seen in a negative light. They're in their shadow side. They want you in their shadow side. They're baiting you. Baiting you. But people don't bait little fish, do they? People don't bait little fish. They go after the prize catch. They think it's a trophy, right? You walked away. You escaped. 8 of Swords, now the 8 of Cups. You cut the crap and walked away clean. Cut the crap and walked away clean. Left the maddening situation behind. After all, tomorrow is another day. You turned into Scarlett O'Hara and said, nah, fuck it. No longer will I be out of balance. No longer will I be put off kilter because I'm standing here in this energy now. Now then. Now then. Completely. Now then. This is this constraint. This is somebody who knows how to identify when people are projecting their shadow because they are a shadow worker. This, 12:12 on the clock. Page of Pentacles in reverse. There's still somebody trying to keep something hidden, trying to keep a secret from a high priestess here. Trying to keep a secret from a high priestess. And it's something that has to do with about equal give and take and somebody being greedy here. Somebody being greedy. Lying. Ace of Swords in reverse. Lying. And then 6 of Swords in the reverse. You escaped a tumultuous, turbulent situation, and this person is desperate to finagle you backwards into those rough waters. Like you get excited by white river rafting in relationships and you're not ready to drown like that. Okay? King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You have you're not going to be controlled by this person. You won't be puppet mastered. If you look at that, this person is like the guy that's spinning the plates. Everything up in the air, tool in his hand, looking like a dee sitting on the couch, trying to control everything, but he's not controlling everything. Yes, we have a moderator in the building. I see a blue label. Hello, Alpha. Thank you. Thank you for being here. We got some Yahoos today, so honey, I appreciate you. All right. I saw you reposting a couple things too. I'm very grateful. All right. So this person is trying to draw you backwards. They are lying to your face. They're trying to knock you off balance because you found the secret to the sauce. You got the secret syrup. And it doesn't taste the same when anybody else but you serves it, is what I'm hearing. You make people confront their shadow. People don't like that, so they run their mouth. Right? People don't like that you make them address their own control issues. Okay? People's opinion of you is completely askew. You've had to look at them completely differently too. Look, they're airing out their dirty laundry. Everybody's got this is the thing, Instagram, stunting for the gram. People airing their dirty laundry, trying to air yours. Trying to air your dirty laundry. Somebody's trying to dox somebody. Somebody's trying to dox somebody. Somebody's trying to dox somebody. They're trying to get on paper information, but it's not doxing. The docs are not doxing is what the docs are not doxing. Whatever that means. So we got the Six of Swords in reverse as the very last card on this pull. Okay? And this is my ta-ta for it's in the upright. This is toodaloo fuckers. This is c'est la vie, bitches. Sailing on. Somebody is trying to keep you anchored. Somebody is trying to unbook your flights or something like that. Somebody's trying to undo every move that you make. They're trying to outmaneuver you. They're trying to force your hand, but they're doing this with lies, and there's skeletons in this person's closet from the past. There is money issues that this person has a toxic relationship with the Six of Pentacles there. They are evil with the way that they administer their money. This person's a penny pincher. It's like Ebenezer Scrooge over here. Somebody's holding something back because they're Ebenezer Scrooge. They're lying to prevent you from saying toodaloo. Okay, so we're gonna, what deck haven't I used for a little bit here? I haven't used my vibe deck for a minute. Let's pull the vibes out and see what the vibes are on this. So do not return to this situation. You are supposed to be defensive. You are supposed to stand in your power here, okay? Give me just a second. You are supposed to stay recognizing that people are projecting their own ish. It's like monkeys flinging poo at the zoo. They're still going to be behind bars. Even if they fling shit at you, you get to go home and sleep in your own bed and wash it off at the end of the day. Meanwhile, they're in there with their thumbs up their butts and other monkeys flinging poo. Okay? So this is like flying monkeys. These are people that are like the outsiders. These are people that are looky-loos. These are people that are minding your... These are like... Only my older peeps, like the people that are my age and older, like 40 to 60, are going to get this reference unless you hung out with your grandma a lot. These looky-loos. It's like Gladys Kravitz. It's like the neighbor next door. Got to pay attention because, oh my God, there's a witch across the street. Oh shit. There's a witch across the street, right? Meanwhile, not even realizing in their little Bible that Jesus turned water into wine and made 5 loaves and fishes? How many ways did he divide that and feed how many? It just kept going and going and going. Miracles are magic, y'all. Don't know how to tell you that, but guess what? Reality check. Okay, so I segued for just a moment there, but somebody needs to get out of their absorption phase. They need to be SpongeBob with his abrasive side right now, where they even tell Grandma to go fly a kite, Grandma. Instantly. No time in between. No processing time. Directly to fuck off. What do you love? Okay, so this instant feedback. You are only going to respond to people that respond to you in a loving manner. Otherwise, it's instantly to fuck off. People that are genuine, people that are authentic. This is how you're going to handle this situation. The looky-loos, the Gladys Kravitzes that are, oh my God, look what's across the street. Oh shit, we're all going to go to hell. Meanwhile, that witch is a whole minister and going to tell y'all about yourselves. So, what do you love? You are only responding to love, to genuine, to authentic, to truth, to justice, to compassion, to the actual pathway. Which way are you going to go on your path? Like how the cards fall for me? That's why I do it live. Oh, like how the cards fall for me? Do you see how it works now? Do you see what it's like? Somebody is asking you to choose which direction you're going to go. They're going to be giving you instant feedback. You're going to be giving these people instant feedback and telling them what's it going to be. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on your way out. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord set you. See the solution. You decide who's in your life or not. You stay on target. What do you love? What makes you feel fulfilled? Who reciprocates in kind? Change the narrative. Speak your truth, but lead with love. Cut these motherfuckers off, but do it with a smile. Kill them with kindness, right? Number 27, let go. Let go. 27 Club is very prominent in what I channel. If you haven't noticed, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, the Beatles. There's a couple of others. Amy Winehouse, Avicii. I'm losing the analogy right now, but somebody's being asked to let their old life die, to get a new narrative, to follow what they, to let their old life die. And it's time to let go of the old way of being. Let it die. Gain new knowledge. Realize that there isn't infinite time. Realize that how people feel and how you feel is an urgent matter. Follow your bliss. Chase your dreams. And exercise your vibes. Okay, so somebody here, you're not supposed to go backwards. You're being told that you have to decide right now. There is a solution in front of you. What is it that you love to do? Choose it. Choose you, or choose the darkness. You have a solution right in front of you. It's time to change the narrative and speak from your heart and lead with love. It's time for you to let go of an old way of being and name your higher self. You need to exercise those vibes. The more you flex those choices, the more you flex your compassion, the more you flex your heart, the more you flex your morals, that muscle gets stronger too. So let's see here. Let's get a gratitude oracle out. So you're being told that you need to exercise your vibe. Constraint, necessity, pain, no gain. When it comes to spiritual muscle, same as in the gym. You're cutting off what you do not love. You're cutting off what does not feed your soul. You're cutting off what leads you into darker pathways. You are choosing to be the solution where people can't even see a solution. You're changing the narrative. You're leading with love. You're teaching people how to let go and walk through a doorway into a new life of naming your higher self. It's like you're a spiritual trainer. Yeah, you're the spiritual plug. Look what's in his hands. Jumper cables. You the spiritual plug. Bottom of the deck energy. There's Archangel Ariel again. Oh, absolutely the shadow realm is real. Absolutely the shadow realm is real. Why do you think most people are afraid to go to sleep in the dark? Intermingle. Right now, one of your solutions is to ask your guides on who to share your energy with, because you're choosing different pathways. You're choosing a different direction. You're going to be the solution where people cannot see the solution for themselves. You're taking a different direction and getting a new narrative. You're leading with love. Adventure in reverse and merriment. So You are afraid to have fun. That's part of this here. You got to let go. Your constraint on yourself has been a necessity, but it's time to let go of that. You've been very patient during your healing process. You've been exercising that vibe. And the people that tried to keep you in this darker decision-making, darker pathway, they're not part of the solution. They are the problem. And that's what they don't like. That's what they want to shut down. That's the shadow they're projecting on you. And you need to see that they're all in pain and don't know how to choose a different path for themselves. They don't know how to get a new story. They don't know how to see a solution where you choose to be the solution. You have spiritual muscle. You're the spiritual plug. You are a spiritual personal trainer. And these people don't quite like that because you give them instant feedback. You tell them what they have to change. You tell them what they have to do with themselves. And then they realize it actually takes work, just like losing weight, just like building muscle, just like getting grades, just like earning a paycheck. And some people need a vacation. Some people need a vacation to explore new possibilities for themselves, to have a new lease on life, a new look on life. Repose. I left one card over there on accident, and it was rest. Take a nap. To take a nap with guilt free. There's things that people need to do for themselves that they refuse to take accountability for, and then they're angry when they don't get given those things by the world. You give them instant feedback. They don't like this. You tell them what they need to do to build that spiritual muscle for themselves. You lead with love. You show them which path to take because you paved the whole new path away from what they were trying to take you down. You chose to be the solution where they couldn't see the solution. You let go and walk through that door. And now they all crave your energy. Right? They all crave your strength. They all crave your courage. They all crave your compassion. They all want to hang out, intermingle. But it's not fun for you anymore. You're not playing games with these people anymore, with merriment here. You've exercised patience long enough. You need a vacation so you can explore new possibilities for yourself. You tell people that they need to take the time and rest for themselves too. They need to disconnect from the world to be able to figure these things out for themselves too. And they can't see the solution, but you choose to be the solution. So they choose to project their anger at you in the comment section like a bunch of yahoos instead. Right? I'm going to get you one more pass of cards, you guys. I've noticed a lot of you guys out here using this deck. Isn't it rad? I was so excited when I found it, and it has been indispensable in giving great direction in readings. So somebody's being told to take a vacation. They need it for their higher self to even think about another possibility, another way of life, another direction. You have to step back. You have to gain perspective. That the Hangman was in reverse at the beginning of the reading. You have to gain perspective. You tell people this. You tell them, you're the personal trainer. Look, in order to change, you have to exercise your own personal willpower and do for yourself. You have to, and this is not being completely, wholly isolated from the world and doing nothing with no help from anybody, because that's never a possibility. Nobody could get by in this world without help from other people. But you do, in order to change, you do have to exercise a certain amount of willpower. And you're telling people the power lies within you to change. The power is your own to change, to transmute, to transform, to turn things around. The power lies within you. You're giving people 100% accountability for their own direction. You're allowing them to set their own moral compass, and you're deciding you're going to go one direction and they're going to go another because your compasses are not set the same. Nature spirits, you're letting nature take its course. You are gentle. You go with the flow. You kind of listen to and seek peaceful things here. You want to get away, and you're about to exercise your willpower, or tell people they have to exercise their willpower in order to be able to find their own inherent natures inside themselves as well. They don't like that. Somebody's trying to stop this from you. Stop you from doing this, getting mad at you. Multiple people are mad at you because you have brought keen awareness like a parent into their world. Message like a parent into their world that they can do better and be better, and they were expected to do better and be better because they were raised better. You're showing people how they can still do their own thing, have their own views, but also not shove it down other people's throats against their will. Time. Somebody has waited for quite some time for others to follow their lead. And this is like Sands in the Hourglass, Days of Our Lives kind of stuff. If you guys ever watched that when you were a kid, I watched soap operas with my mom quite a bit. I even remember when Marlena was possessed by the devil. That was the most hokey storyline I've ever seen in my entire life. The woman morphed into a Black Panther and everything. Go NBC. It was amazing. Okay, but Marlena was possessed by the devil. Message! It's time. Time has run out for somebody about a home. Coming home to themselves. Their foundation. Their security. Their shelter. Something is going with this. Everybody needs to understand that you're like giving them the knowledge needed in order to be sufficient, like self-sufficient, to stand in their own willpower, to be able to change. Look. Message. Moths, butterflies, all of them start out as worms, grubs, larvae, bugs, creepy crawlies, right? Inchworms, caterpillars, whatever. They start in a soft, kind of cringe demeanor, but they all transform. Okay? That is what somebody is trying to show other people. You can be soft. You can start completely gooey. You can start with one step, one change, one thought differently. But all you can do, nobody can do it for you. You have to exercise your own will to transmute. You have to want it. No pain, no gain. Constraint, necessity, pain. No pain, no gain. You're giving people this knowledge, full moon, ripe for the picking with knowledge. And they're trying to shut you down because they have to do the work too. In order to have any gains when it comes to you, You tell these people, hey, you want to shed your old skin? You're still going to be at what you are, but it's within your willpower of what your inherent nature is. Okay? That's a big message for somebody. Your inherent willpower to show your true character is all lies within you. It's time for other people to realize, their upbringings have a lot to do with that. This person that's blocking you, these people that want to stop you, these other people that want to be in your energy, all of them, they have to do their own work. You can't do it for them. You can only lead them to it. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. And you can lead a fool to knowledge, but you cannot make them think. You can't do the work for people. It's like when you do the work for people, say somebody buys a paper in college. You wrote that essay for somebody else. You got that grade. You have that knowledge, but they get the big job with the six-figure salary because they got the master's degree off the paper that you wrote for them. That's one example. Say your boss, you're an engineer and you've designed something and your company takes your design and rolls with it as their own and completely cuts you out of the process because they own the software that you designed it on. Something like that. You have the knowledge. How you apply that knowledge and use that energy and transform with that knowledge is your character. Your inherent nature is how you're going to deal with this situation, and you are waiting until the time is ripe for the picking to share some sort of knowledge with another person that's going to help them elevate, it's going to help them gain, it's going to help them peel another layer back. Your instant feedback. See, somebody wants you to be seen as dark, but you're direct. Somebody wants you to be seen as rude, but you won't lie because you feel that it's more respectful to tell the truth, even if it hurts, like ripping a Band-Aid off. You show at least that much respect for other people's inherent nature, your character, who you are. That's how you blaze this other trail. This willpower of yours is what we're trying to tap into. But time is up. They really loved your energy. They wanted your energy, but they didn't want you to possess the energy. Well, the angels have stepped in, okay? You got Archangel Ariel that is a protector of whoever you are. They're here to teach you patience, and they really want you to have fun. And I'm saying they because a lot of the angels are androgynous. Okay? They don't have genders. They're genderless because they're not humans. They're angels. They're whole otherworldly beings that cannot be described in quantified in human terms. So they. Archangel Ariel says they. All right. You are kind of being stodgy. You're not giving yourself any joy. You're not giving yourself any fun because you're so focused. You're driven. You are in power mode. You are in full speed ahead. And you're showing other people how to exercise that same spiritual muscle. You're a spiritual guide of some sort here. A spiritual trainer. A moral motivator, like a moral motivator. It's almost like you are a life coach in some respects here, but you're not giving yourself any of the fun that you're telling these same people to have. And it's because you're not 100% clear of past energy. How are we going to clear this past energy? How are we going to clear this past energy? What is the advice on that? Please and thank you. You're going to have to be brave. You're going to have to do something that scares you. You might have to step out of your comfort zone. You might have to do something that makes you uncomfortable, like relax. You might have to face some fears that you have, quite possibly. And you're going to have to remain calm and remain in your peace while you intermingle with other people that trigger you. There's something about you needing to be able to trust your environment, and you're not quite there yet. Adversity in reverse. You're hypervigilant. Everybody is an op. You still don't have 100% peace in your environment. And that's blocking something for you here. It's blocking relationships for you. It's blocking you meeting new people, and it's blocking your happiness. Okay, so you've got to get to a place where you can trust your environment, and you're not there yet. You might have to be going through this lesson with people that you're guiding through it at the same time and not realize it with this exercise your vibes and patience together. She is looking at somebody sitting on that flower. Well, she has grown to immense proportions. She's ready to fly away, and this person's still twiddling about, playing with whatever's in the flowers, playing with the nectar in the flowers. She's waiting for him to grow, to get bigger, to do something, to exercise these muscles. This person's being patient while she sees that this person is growing. Look, like one arm of his is getting huge while the other one is still small. So this person is like in grasping growth, but they're in the growth process, and they're in the very beginning stages. They're just starting to reach out for this growth. Your power to transmute, to shed your old skin, to show your true character, to deliver the knowledge and the messages, and to stay like full of hope, full of light, full of knowledge and information. It's obvious that you're doing what you love. You chose to be the solution where other people could not see the solution, and you lead with love here. You're telling people how to name their higher self and how to attain their higher self, but they don't want to do the work quite yet. Okay, so somebody's getting just a tiny little bit of muscle, and you're trying to have patience with the situation because you know that hurt people project. You know that you have to deal with some shadow aspects of projection and not absorb the energetic effects of it. You can't let people and their pettiness and their childishness and their, absolute desire for attention and at any cost, like negative attention will work, like the people in the comment section. It doesn't matter. My mommy didn't love me at home, neither did mine. That's why I say at the end of every reading, you guys, remember, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. A lot of what I have been through in my life, I have had to shed. I have had to painfully eradicate from my life. I have had to exert so much willpower and stay true to my character to be able to even transform, to sit here and give you guys messages with any kind of credibility. No kidding. I should be dead 15 times over for what I have survived in my life. We haven't even tapped in to the surface of it, and you guys have gotten like 2 years of good drama just on some of the like quips that come through when I'm doing the readings here, right? Especially when my grandma comes through and talks some shit. So the thing here is you're showing other people, and it's not that you think that you are better than them by any means. It's, I've been there. I've gone through what you've been through. Now let me show you how to get the fuck out of there. Right? But no. We're going to really do harm to somebody like that. You see this? This right here? This lovely little crown right there? That beautiful crown of thorns was gifted to me by my community because they wanted to crucify me for this here. They literally elevated me to the importance of fucking crucifying me because I read tarot cards. Really, y'all? Because all I was trying to do was have a unique brand like the rest of you that none of you seem to be into. And then it was time to literally unalive somebody because they do shit different than you. Somebody who's been there, done that longer than you. Somebody who's escaped the hell that all of you are going through. Bet you're all going to want to know how to get out of it, and now you can't, can you? Well, it's time to do the work. No pain, no gain. If I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can all of you, especially the cannabis community crew. Black Betty out, bitches.